I'm Kamilla and I am starting a YouTube channel which is, oh god. I recently saw Meari, Majo and Hana, a new film of the former makers of Studio Ghibli, formed a new studios, Studio Ponoc or Ponoc, or I have no idea how to pronounce it. And I saw the film and it had so many inspirations from Studio Ghibli. It had the feeling, but it still was different, and I thought like, okay, maybe I should make some drawings and maybe someone would be interested in how to make those drawings. So yeah, that's what this video is going to be about. This is what you're going to get. So what you see is a couple of things that crossed my mind and that I remembered after seeing it and that I really liked. And let's get started. I'll show you from scrap. Scrap? Is that how you say it? Scratch? Scrap? Well, from a blank paper, how to make it like what I just showed you. Cool, let's go. I'm first going to start with the main character that I really liked, and that's of course Meari. I'm starting with the eyes because that's what I find most convenient to start drawing. I am using Google as my best friend to help me to show how the real drawings are, so I can be inspired by that. Let's go for the very thick eyebrows. It's really nice just to see all the similarities between the previous films. She had those red eyebrows and hair, just like Arietti, the auntie, the Charlotte. When she's drawn, she's like an older version, and she looks like Marnie from when Marnie was there. It's because it's the same director. Okay, so I'm just going to draw the chin. Sometimes I need lines to help me, sometimes I don't. It really depends on how I'm feeling that day. So here I'm really lucky, I just did it from the first time, so yay. And then now my favourite part, which is the hair. She's like those two cute black bows. She's like Kiki, who has a red bow, but one, and she has two. So what's really cool about this character is that you can make her hair like pop, go everywhere, because she's just such a mess. Okay, let's just draw her neck first so I know how the hair can go. Let's not forget the book, of course. By the way, I might be spoiling stuff, so don't look at this video before if you haven't seen the actual movie. So it's the book she stole, and it has like these inscriptions on it. Meari's done for now. Let's go and draw the flower. So the flower was kind of like, it looked like little berries, but it was actually a flower. I really liked it. I really liked the sparkles and that it lit up. And so what I really want to do is make the flower pop out, because it's like, I think, the most important thing in the whole movie. So what I'm doing here is I'm first drawing the little flower that's going to be in front of all the rest, and then you draw the ones that are going to be in the back. It doesn't matter if you touch the other one, because you're just drawing with a pencil, so you can erase it afterwards. At the top are like the smaller flowers, so let's just make them a bit like skinny with a long neck. I'm giving them like tiny little leaves to make it like more realistic. At the end of those little berry kind of flowery thingies, there's like a little star. It has like 5 ends. It looks a bit like a star, and then it has like one line and like a round, like a circle popping out. Then I'm going to draw the bigger leaves, and then you want to like kind of like create, like show where all the rest, like where the length will go. So let's put it behind her hair to have like a bit more like a dynamic twist. And then a cute little round thingy at the end. Yes! Woohoo! That's how it looks with only a pencil. I'll be colouring later on when we have everything. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to draw is the broomstick. I am using just a normal pencil to help me with the straight lines. So you see I got a bit too low with this one. So I'm just going to erase it and put it a bit higher. It's like trial and error, error. I never do it good from the first time. So don't feel bad if it doesn't work how you want it to work out from the first time. I've just drawn the lower part again so it would fit, and then she has like this little cape. Let's call it a cape, a broomstick cape. So at the end a piece of the fabric is like sticking out, and you can give it like these little stripes to make it look like the fabric is real and not very stiff. And for the bottom you want to like draw this circle, because that's where this shade is going to come from. Just draw all the straw over it, and then smaller ones in the middle, because that helps you to create like the depth. Okay, we're done with the broomstick. Let's go to the cats. I really like cats. I really like that they're using them again. That's really like an animal that always comes back in the Studio Ghibli movies, and it's really cool to see it in one of the new movies as well. I'm going to start with some circles that will help me to make the body of the cat, and then his very angry eyes. He was so angry like the whole movie. I thought like this is going to change, but then it didn't. As you can see, the lines really like helped me, so they can guide you when you need to draw like the actual lines. Sometimes I can just do it without, sometimes I need them. Just really like how I feel at the moment. I actually didn't like it that he was so like grumpy all the time, but it's my drawing, so I can do whatever I want, and I am going to give him, I'm going to erase the grumpy eyes. Let's make him less angry. And I'm going to give him cute eyes and a smile, because I've been waiting the whole film for him to smile and he didn't, so he's gonna smile in my drawing. And then a heart, because he loves Meari. You can do whatever you want. That's so cool about drawings, like you can change everything how you like it. Let me know if you liked it more like this or like this. And of course the black cat had his girlfriend. They changed her into this weird creature. So I thought it would be fun to draw her as a creature. I'm starting again with a circle to help me to draw her face. And she has these little weird ears. She's actually never very happy because she's been transformed into a weird creature, but I do like smiles in my drawings, so I'm going to give her a big smile. Let's pretend she's happy. Yay! Because she's with a boyfriend, so she's happy. Time to draw another character. I'm going to draw the boy, Peter. I'm going to start with the eyes. That's really what I find most convenient to start with. So what did you think about Peter? I find him a very bit weird, like he had this baseball cap and then this very posh looking, rich kind of scarf. Like, I don't know, to be honest, I don't have the feeling that I had with Haku or Howl. If you're an anime fan, you know what I mean right now. If you don't, you think I'm crazy. I've drawn a couple of characters. Let's do something totally different and let's draw some hands. I just need to admit I'm really bad at drawing hands. I really like, it never goes well. I just need to have luck to let it like succeed, but okay, we all have our things we can't draw, so I'm going to do it. Oh my god, I did it! Oh yeah, good girl! Okay, the next one I want to do is the villain. I mean, actually she's really nice in the beginning, but then she gets bad, like mad, crazy. The Headmistress. I really liked how she came out of the water and who had like this like her body was made of water. So I'm going to try and recreate that. Like all the shapes you make, they don't have to be perfect. You can just make them a little bit like weird, like shaky, because that will help you to create the effect of the water. Well, I do like smiles, so I'm going to give her a smile. Let's assume that this is the beginning of the film where she's still very nice. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm drawing these lines, and in the film they use 3 colors. They have like a light blue, some a bit darker, and white, which is like the water that's like going like this. So just remember for yourself which line, like the thickest line needs to be the white line, and the other ones can be darker. So that's how our crazy lady looks like. Next, then another character I really liked. I mean, he wasn't really in the movie as a main character, but he was there for just a little while. Is like the animal that Meari is riding when she's going to rescue Peter. It made me feel like so nostalgic, remembering Princess Mononoke. They could have a ride anything, like a horse or an elephant or, I don't know, a bird, but no, they chose that particular animal. So okay, let's just start drawing. Handsome boy. So let's do a quick time lapse of all the details I'm adding, like around all the characters. I'm just filling it up with pencil drawings just to make it look less white. Now it's time to do the colouring. What I really like to do is use only one colour and yeah, make it all look really like attached as one big drawing. I feel like using green. I know that her hair is red and she's wearing a red coat, but hey, I feel like doing it in green. You can do it in red or whatever other colour you like. Let's do it. What I would recommend is do not start with your main character, or don't start with the most important thing, because you always need to like kind of get a grip on how the color looks, how the paper feels, how your brush, like all these things. So I'm just starting to be safe. I'm not starting with Meari, I'm starting with our little friend. So I'm starting with the first layer. I would like to keep some of the drawings like in pencil, and some of them will get outlined with a black pen. I'm just erasing all the pencil before I start painting, because sometimes if the paper isn't that good, it will like rip off the paper afterwards if I still want to erase it. Flower is kind of like the main thing in the film, so I did really want to give it this extra kind of like feeling look that your eye like goes to it immediately when you see it. I'm going to use a little bit of blue, and to make it a little bit more purplish, you need a bit of red. I'm just adding it to the blue, and then you have purple. Alright, so now you've done your first layer, you just need to wait for it to get dry, and then you do a second layer. So what you do is you make all the shadows a bit more visible. Okay, now that's done, let's start with the fun part. Like for me, the most fun part is like the black lines, because that's how it gets like really visible how you want it. Right, so let's finish everything up, everything around it in a quick time lapse. Go! and then you're done. So this is how the drawing looks like in the end. I hope you really enjoyed it and that I could help you to improve your drawings. If you are going to recreate this look, please let me know by tagging me on Instagram by the hashtag, is it called tagging then? I don't know, just use the hashtag lookkamilla and then I'll search for your beautiful drawings and I'll feature you in my next video, promise. Yeah, and I guess I'll see you next time. Bye!